Hi everybody, so I decided to do this video to give some news about what's happening with Alokai and Odoo connector. We've been doing several client projects, mainly pushing clients from Shopify to Odoo and using Alokai. Great advantage is that using a synchronization, it's complex because Shopify data, it's different than Odoo data, product data. Also, in Shopify, you need to install plugins to accomplish some results, like attributes. And then that requires you to do some data transformation to adapt to Odoo. Well, with Alokai, you don't need to do anything. You just need to use Odoo data, and you don't have any database just for Alokai. It's a headless system, right? So that's the big advantage. We now have Alokai working with version 18, and I'm going to explain what happened with the repositories. We had to change them because, well, first, Vuestorefront now was renamed last year to Alokai, and another reason is that 3 years ago we also moved from Odoo Gap to ERP Gap. Well, we were required to change our name. Odoo didn't allow us to have Odoo on our name, and so we currently have the old Odoo Gap repo, where we had hosted some repositories that were being used. Now they are moved into ERP Gap, GitHub/ERP Gap. And it's a good thing because we took the opportunity to simplify and reorganize things. So where you see Alokai Odoo, these are the Odoo modules that you need to install on your server. This is version 18, but you have all other versions here. Then you have the Storefront UI. This is the boilerplate we use for starting all our projects for Next 3. We also have one for Next 2, an old one. It's still available, it works, but it's not currently being supported in terms of active support. And so you have Storefront UI here. You can just start your project using this one. You have some instructions here how to do it. And then you have this Alokai Docker, and this one is the easiest way to test Alokai Odoo connector in just one place. So it's very simple, straightforward. So I'll show you what you will see here. It's this is the folder where you have Docker file for Alokai. As I said before, we are using the boilerplate that sits on ERP Gap. And here we have Odoo using based on Odoo's own Docker file. We just added some things, and we added a script that is cloning the repo on ERP Gap Alokai Odoo. So that's the main difference here. We're using version 18, of course, and this is the Docker Compose file. You see we have Redis. Alokai uses Redis a lot, so it gets the data from Odoo, then stores and retrieves directly from Redis. That's what makes it very fast. We've been able to scale very easily with Cloud Run on Google, and I mean, since it's self-managed and it's very inexpensive, we can scale it to 1,000. I mean, we did some load testing. We reached 1,000 requests per second, and we were happy for what we needed to do at that point. But you can scale it to larger loads. This DB, it's Postgres serving Odoo. Then you have Odoo serving the GraphQL modules for Alokai, and Alokai that is going to consume it and expose it. So I'm getting a problem with my laptop because it gets a bit slow when I run Docker, and especially using screencast software. But if I do this uh, up Docker Compose app build. It will build images. Mine are already built, and it's going to start the containers. Now you can just do, if you start it on your own, you must do -f logs, or the opposite, I think, logs -f. And what's going to happen is that Odoo is going to be provisioning the modules, and it's going to take a bit of time till he starts the database. So you just have to wait a bit, and when it stops the logs of the database creation, and then you are able to use the system. But yes, then you should be able to open it at localhost 3000. And let's now try localhost 8069. See if Odoo is already replying. It seems to. Now we go here and we can click in the products, and we'll see the products, and we can use the filters and so on. So as I said, this is the best way, the easiest way to test Alokai on your local. And it's really good because it allows you to understand what happens underneath this infrastructure. So if you're going for a real production deployment, you will have Odoo on one side with the setup that you currently have, and then you will have separately Alokai being deployed on containers or self-hosted on a server, but being able to scale separately. And yeah, that's all. And we hope this year we can get lots of opportunities to make wonderful projects with Alokai and keep on serving our clients and getting good results. And so I just wanted to wish you a very good 2025 with lots of achievements and nice things. Thanks for listening. See you. Bye-bye.